try this. Are the people in your area generally positive, open-minded, wanting to try new things, or somewhat negative? Negative, all right. So if the people in your area are negative, excellent. Because negative people have problems. And the purpose of business is to solve problems. If they don't have a problem, you ain't got a business. If they never get hungry, having a restaurant would be stupid. If they never got sleepy, owning a hotel would be bankruptcy. So we want negative people because they have a problem and they know they have a problem because they're complaining about it. So this technique requires that you find large groups of negative people. How many people here can locate large groups of negative people? In Texas, we call them family and friends. What do you call them? Here's how this works. You're going to locate large groups of negative people. You're going to stand right next to them, listen to them whinge, whine, moan, and complain. And when they finally take a breath, you're going to say these magic words. Would you like to do something about it? That's it. And if the answer is yes, get cheeky. And if the answer is no, well, don't take rejection, just say these next words. And what else, Mom? And then complain about something else, take your worthless brother-in-law, put him in front of you, and slowly slip away. Now, this is totally rejection-free. You just want to know if they want to do something about their problem. Now, there is a more polite way of saying it. Like to your mom, you might say, have you ever considered doing something about it? Have you ever considered doing something about it? So let's see how that works. Imagine that I was in an elevator yesterday. And somebody say, how you doing? I said, a little bit pudgy. I think I'm retaining water. Now they could say, no, you're retaining fat. But I don't think that would be the correct answer. So they say, I say, you're retaining water, and they say, would you like to do something about it? And if I say, yeah, ka-ching, you're done. What would you say next? Before I show you how this works, let me tell you what happened to me. It's over. Just that quick. And if I said no, saying what else bothers you? Well, I'm standing. It's just so hard. You're pressing the off button on the elevator. It's really easy. Would you like to do something about it? Now, if you do this consistently, very quickly, you'll have all the prospects you want, because negative people, some of them want to do something about it. It's their time. And there's a side benefit. If you do this a lot, your relatives will get together and say, don't complain to them, because they'll just ask you to do something about it. So, let's see how that works. You go home after convention, and there's your fat aunt. And she says, I just feel so fat. I like retaining water. I have no energy whatsoever. You know, I've been trying to lose weight. I want to eat the outside of the donuts, but that doesn't seem to work. Bought this exercise video and I put it on fast forward, but nothing seems to happen. And you know, I'm allergic to exercise, just break out in a sweat. The only exercise I do is jumping to conclusions. So, you know, I just, that's impossible. Is right when she finally takes a breath, what are you going to say? I'd like to do something about it. And she says, yes. Gee, what are we going to say? Before I show you how this works, let me tell you what happened to me. And then she says, no. I say, well, what else bothers you? She says, well, donuts aren't filling enough. I need pounds of cream cheese on top. Whatever it may be. All you have to do is wait for negative people. And it could work as easy as since you go home and there's your worthless brother-in-law. Now what's he doing? Well, he's drinking the beer in your refrigerator, eating your food, and he says, oh, life is so terrible. You know, I can't get a raise at work, you know, it's so hard. I only work one morning a week as a mechanic's helper, and I've got to hand him wrenches, and the other hand I hold the beer, and sometimes I spill it. And, you know, it's just, it's just so much stress in my life. And when he finally takes a breath, what are you going to say? I'll do something about it. And he says, yeah. Before I show you how this works, let me tell you what happened to me. So all we have to do is remember there's tons of negative people out there that just would love to do something about it. We just have to find out which ones they are. It's not the right time for everybody. For instance, some people have to stay negative because if they didn't, they'd have nothing to talk about. And if they're depressed, they wouldn't know who they are. That's their self-image, right? And some people are just really depressing. You say, would you like to do something about it? He says, no, I just want to fall on a sword. Would you hold it for me? So are we ready? Turn to your negative partner